viewers, welcome back to the new video. And आज की इस वीडियो में हम देखने वाले हैं some of the tools which I use to create my own website and applications which I've been trying to creating for so long. I'm trying to create my own applications from like I guess past 6 months or past year, and it took me a lot of hassle to find out the tools and the code base, the authentication system, and it was total mess. So अगर आप भी मतलब कुछ ऐसा देख रहे हो for which you want to create your own website in few weeks or few days, so this video is for you. आप इस वीडियो को देख करके कोई भी एप्लीकेशन काफी इजीली बना सकते हो. एंड इस वीडियो के अंदर मैंने सारे यहाँ पे टूल्स बताए which I am using right now to create an application in just a week. So coming up to my first tool which is there, that is you can use Next.js for web application. I'm using Next.js because Next.js is basically built on top of React.js, but it has some additional feature which you can use. And Next.js also provides server-side rendering, which is a great feature if you want server-side rendering in your web applications. So most of my web applications are in Next.js, and for deploying Next.js projects, you can use Vercel, and Vercel is very easy to use. बहुत ही सिंपली आप अपने यहाँ पे जो वेबसाइट्स है उनको वर्सल पे डिप्लॉय कर सकते हो, एंड सिंपली आप यहाँ पे जो भी लाइव लिंक है अपनी वर्सल की, यू कैन गेट दैट. So now coming up to the mobile native application, you must be thinking that I am writing my code in React Native maybe. So, but that is not the case. I'm not writing my native mobile application code in React Native. But instead of that, what I'm using is I'm using Capacitor to convert my Next.js code into React into phone application, iOS or Android code. So that basically saves a lot of time, and you simply don't have to do anything. आपको बस अपना कोड लिखना है Next.js में इन फ्रंट एंड और whatever you want, एंड वो सिंपली का सिंपली कैपेसिटर पूरा कन्वर्ट करके आपको दे देगा in your mobile application, and that is really a powerful tool. And if you want to see the complete tutorial of capacitor in Next.js, how you can convert your Next.js code into the capacitor, so I have already created a video on that. You can go through the link coming on the screen, and you can find out the complete video over there. So coming up to the next part, which is our database and authentication and for everything. So I am currently using Superbase. Superbase, there are other alternatives as well. There you can go for Firebase or something. But I'm currently using Superbase because Superbase provides you a lot of features. It gives you authentication. It also gives you database system. It gives you a lot of additional features in it. So for which I prefer Superbase, but in my most of the cases I'm using. So in most of the cases I'm using Clerk for the authentication provider, and different services for different things, because obviously Clerk provide a better authentication system than Superbase, but still overall, if I would have to say, you can go for Superbase for your authentication, for your database, and you can get all of that in a single place, and that will simply like ease your work a lot. That will simplify your work a lot, and it does help me a lot to keep all the things which I wanted in a simple place, and I don't have to wander a lot into different tools and software for my database authentication and all this system. So we have talked about authentication, we have talked about web application, we have covered the iOS application and the Android application as well. So now coming upon the testing part, you must be deploying. So coming up to the last part, but not the least, there's an open source tool which I use, that is PostHog, and in PostHog you can get literally there are a lot of inbuilt applications or inbuilt features in it, or which you can use. You can use it for testing purpose. You can use it for writing creating flags on it. You can use it for writing manual testing, and also you can use it for user tracking as well. For to see if you how many users have subscribed your how many new users are coming to your platform, how many users are interacting through your platform, and to keep track of all the user interaction. Post hog, and it really ease the work a lot. It saves a lot of time of production. It saves a lot of time for deployment, and also it keeps track of your all the records and logs for you, so that you can easily track how many users are there. So this was all for this video. I hope this video helps you a lot, and this was all which I'm using currently for my current application process. And with the help of all of these softwares, it literally took me around a week or something to create the softwares and all, and to create my website's own personal products as well. So this was all for this video. Thanks for watching. Till then, we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Tata. Take care.